Two of the biggest games of the season to come, Yeovil and York. Yes, win these two, and I think we might be playing league football next season. It might sound bonkers to be saying it already because we're, so early in the season, but this is huge. We're quite far ahead, and with a win today, it really would cement that position. So let's have a look at the team to play today. Hayes in goal, Tinkler, Sykes, Mafunny and Robinson as your back four. Wellins and Carson. Lovely little partnership coming there. They haven't got any lines yet, but hopefully soon. De Silva and Scott on the wings. McCormack behind Adaraju. Now, it was a toss-up between McGurk and Scott, but just giving Scott purely on his form of average rating, so don't let me down, son. This is huge. Keep the run going, play the football, enjoy the game, and we will be fine. Home to Yeovil. Yes, not that far away from where I live myself, so big tie today. We have a little look at the table. Yeah, we are 6 points clear of Yeovil, so this really would be huge. We could have a bit of a swing today. It would be really beneficial for the rest of the season, and especially with York to come as well. That really would cement the deal, shall we say. Sedwin Scott has a shot, but Bettinelli makes the save. Now, this is where it's going to be interesting, because Yeovil obviously aren't no mugs, and they're having more of the play so far. Starting to even it up finally. Flat back seven. Yeah, as per usual, all hands on deck. I don't get it. I don't get it with these teams. Why the hell they play so defensive? Maybe it's just what they do, but what we could do is heat map. Heat map would be good. We could see where the players actually are on the pitch. Because you might be playing with a flat back seven, but because of your... Hello. Hang on. Come on, Robinson. You got to do better than that, son. Oh, no! Oh, he's hit the bar and he's come back out. Yeah, as I was saying, if they were doing like that formation, but the fullbacks have been told, wingbacks, really get high. Now, I know this here is sort of... It's not a heat map, is it? It doesn't tell you the exact things that are going on. Now, I think we might need to go back to a balanced mentality for a minute, because we need to get on the ball. That's for sure. They've got one booked in the centre of the park there. Only booking I've seen so far. Tinkler gets beaten. Oh, Stockton has scored. Oh. Now, obviously, if we lose, that's not ideal either. So we do need to up the ante here now. Come on. XGs are not good. We're not having the shots that we normally have. We've turned the game off for the first time in a little while. See, that now makes it a 3-point game. And if they make it 2 just for half time, Hayes clutches the ball nicely. Now, are we going to see a little break here? Hayes rolls it to Sykes. Sykes comes in, gives it to Mafunny, but that is half time at the First Cloud Arena. Get your act together. Get your act together. I do like that shout. Shouts. I tell you, shouts are what we need. They made a change. They have made a change at the back. Right. No more messing around. Let's get attacking and let's make some changes. Fullbacks aren't playing very well. Wingers aren't playing very well. This could be the chance. Robinson now with the corner. Whips it in. Wellins. Hit it, son. Hit it, he does.
Oh, yes, indeedy. Charlie Wellins. He's on £850 a week. The board moans saying he's earning too much. That there, I'd give him more than that for sure. Wellins took his time, picked his spot, and what a goal it is. Absolute beauty.
Yes, it is a beauty. Now, changes. All changes made. Yes, Robson comes on. Hall, Smith and McGurk on. One more change left to us. Robinson this time. With the corner. Whips it in. Oh, it's a penalty. He's given a penalty. We're not sure what for yet, though. Who's that? Adaraju steps up. Has the ball at his feet. And makes it 2-1.
Yes, indeed he does. What a goal. Absolute beauty. 2 goals in 4 minutes for South Shields. This is just what we needed. Penia Adaraju. Beautiful penalty.
Yes, that's what we needed. Now, balance mentality. Sit back a little bit. Calm yourselves down. Robinson, off you come for do I go Mabea? Who's playing at who's the other centre half now? Mafunny. Right, hang on. Let's go in and change that. Yeah, so Ethan Mann comes on. Mafunny moves out to left back and just shoring it up now, hopefully. McGurk trying to get the ball, but it is Yeovil coming forward now. Come on, lads. Nothing silly now. Nothing silly. This is where you need to do something. Hall picks up the ball, puts it forward. Adaraju, lovely touch into the box, puts it across. It's the post. Hall now puts it back in, and the keeper claims it. Yeah, that was close. That was close. No more changes left to us. Balance mentality. 10 minutes. I did say this would be a big one. This will put us 7 points clear. Adaraju, look at that. Smith. Hall, back into Smith. Lovely football. Robson, can he put it back? No, can't get it past the keeper. See, that's having that Smith in there. He's only young, but he's hungry. They've given it all. I thought that was the end of the game. I was going to say, what's going on then? Must have been offside. Right, a few minutes left of the game. Come on, just see it out, boys. Balance mentality. Just keep the ball. Corner, nothing comes to it. It says they're rushing. Should imagine they are. They're losing. The game is done. And we have got a vital 3 points. 7 points clear of York, who are up next. Very happy how the result went. Absolutely buzzing. Well, it's a welcome relief, but the board have just put £80,000 in. We're £500,000 overdrawn now. This is getting quite squeaky bum time. And I'm not for it. I really could do with a bit more than £80,000 or a massive sale in January from somebody, maybe, please. In fact, what am I worrying about? Finances. It's not my problem. And it's time for York. Few changes for this game. Hayes in goal. Tinkler, Sykes, Mann comes in because, where is he? Mafunny is away on international duty. Robinson at left back. Wellins and Carson in midfield. Henderson Hall comes in on the wing, as well as McGurk on the left-hand side, with McCormack in behind Adaraju. Let's go and play. We're favourites for a reason. Make sure we're left in no doubt the reason why. Now, at the end of the day, this lot were favourites for the league. One of the top favourites. Apparently, we're now... I'm going to have to check the Dream 11 in a minute and all that jazz to see if we're actually now title favourites. Maybe after beating Yeovil, maybe that's what's just happened. Adaraju, Carson, Adaraju, into McGurk, who's dropped inside. Finds Robinson, left-hand side, goes past one. Rolls it into McGurk, gets the ball back to Robinson, has a go, but just drives it past the post. It is a corner. Must have got a small deflection off somebody, but not quite sure who or where. Right. York City, our nearest rivals now. It'll be interesting to see. Was it 7 point gap, I think it was? Oh, that's just gone past as well. And that's gone out for a throw-in on the other side of the pitch. Must have been a touch from a South Shields player. Yeah, as it stands now, 7 point gap. We don't want to swing. Wellins. Whips in the corner to the near post. It gets put away. McCormack, what can he do? He's trying to get it onto his favoured right foot. Has a go with his left and it gets deflected behind for a corner again. Pressure piling on. Wellens again from this side now. In, near post. No, comes to nothing. McCormack gives it back to Wellens. Wellens drives in, but wasteful. Chance goes begging. Not good enough. 20 minutes gone. 8 shots, 3 on target for them. No, 3 for them. You know what I mean. I'm sure. Ethan Mann to Robinson. Rolls it into McGurk. McGurk now finds Robinson, who's carried on his run. He's been taken down, but Carson picks up the loose ball. McCormack finds Henderson Hall. Gets to the byline. Digs out the cross. Goes really deep. Robinson now finds back McGurk. And the ball is in for Henderson Hall. But Woodman makes the save. We are pressing them quite nicely. Tinkler. I haven't seen him for a little while. Don't think we mentioned his name in the other episode. Sykes. Man. Comes back out left-hand side to Robinson. We do seem to go this side more, to be honest. Robinson now. I'm not asking him to either. Being pressed, but he manages to get the ball back to Carson. Come back out the other side. Sykes now. Finds McCormack. Tinkler. Captain Fantastic. Ball's rolled forward, but out of play. South Shields are piling on the pressure. 25 minutes gone. Robinson having a great game. Carson having a great game. Just need someone up front to have a decent one. And bang one in the back of the net, please. That would be nice. McGurk gets it out to Henderson Hall. Henderson Hall from Sean McGurk.
Lovely stuff. That is what we needed. We just said it, piling the pressure on. And we're now looking like we're going to be doing something super special. Henderson Hall gets the ball and fires it into the back of the net.
Yes, that's what we needed. Beautiful stuff. Right, half an hour gone. Just keep the play going. McGurk playing well. Henderson Hall playing well. Robinson at left back is having a solid one. Hayes as well. Everyone's up near sevens. Just McCormack and Adaraju, who are a little bit wasteful. Although saying that, 18 shots to their 4 we've had so far. We really could do with a second one, but obviously this is the highlight to say end of the first half. Don't think there's going to be a goal. Robinson dilly-dallying on the ball. We've just been praising how great he's been, and now he's just gone and done that, but he has won it back. Wellens now. McGurk, go on, son. Oh, that is a peach.
Just before half-time, surely that calms all the nerves down. McGurk to Wellens. Gives it to Adaraju. First time ball to McGurk. Opens the play up. And he finishes on his left foot into the far corner.
Yeah, it's a beauty. Absolute beauty. 2-0, half-time. Great. Keep it going. That's what we need. Blew them away. Now, does that mean Carlisle? So 7 points ahead of Carlisle. We're now 10 points ahead of York. Woking as well, 10 points. So Carlisle are looking like the ones that maybe the thorn in our side. Wonder when we get to play them next. 5 changes made. Kowinski, Mabea, De Silva, Scott and Smith onto the pitch to have the last half an hour of football. 2-0 up. Coasting, 20 shots. Yeah, really, this is just an onslaught. A team that are 4th in the division, 2nd before today, and we are absolutely annihilating them. Although saying that, 50-50 on possession, I'm not too sure about that, but yeah, we've looked comfortable, haven't we? Sykes now. Rolls it into Carson. Finds man. Kaczynski. Sedwin Scott. Picks up the ball, loses it, but gets it back to Carson somehow. Scott manages to get the ball in again. Smith, he's in, and Dan Smith has scored his first career goal.
That is absolutely unbelievable. Dan Smith finally gets his first goal at the age of 16 years of age. Unbelievable. Look at him. He is a giant of a man as well. Don't know how big he is, but this boy has got a bright future in the game.
He has got a bright future. That was good to see. I'm just going to click on him just to see. He's only 5'11". He's bigger than that. Compared to their centre half, he looked like a monster. But we can see, the game still carries on in the background. Look at him. See the arrows. He really is kicking in. It is good to see. They're making changes left, right and centre. Smith, back to McCormack. Kozinski has a pop, but Woodman there, claiming the ball. Minute and a half to go. Just blow the whistle, ref. We don't need any more. We certainly don't want to concede. Gooden is in. Overruns it. No good, son. You ain't good enough to play against us. And there we are. There we have it. It's another fantastic win. Great stuff. Well, there we are. McGurk picks up man of the match in that game. Absolutely fantastic. He really is turning into an absolute god for this team. Now, schedule. Where are we? I think, because we're out of the FA Cup, aren't we? Yes, we're out of that. Salford done us in that. So probably, we're going to come through a few. I think we don't want to do Truro again. Solihull Moors and Scunthorpe, maybe? Might even play through like 10 games or something. Blast through a bit. Well, thank you very much for watching, boys and girls. Yes, fantastic achievement. 2 more wins, top of the table, absolutely flying. What more do you want? Promotion? That would do nicely. See you next time out. Thank you very much for watching. Please do like, subscribe and get notified. You know the drill. See you soon. Goodbye.